watch me while I sleep. Don't require your belief. Offering silence but no relief. Can you scream without a sound? Like the freeze that's coming down. Barren space where nothing grows. A secret place where no one goes. Have no glow. Made these chains just for myself. Rambling about my mental health. Demons on this hazy hill. Only my soul is left to kill. Can you lead me past the sickness and the body?
All right. Well, hello, family. As we begin our time here together. So, it is time as we go into the darkness of the children. So, last we left off, we had our little orphan children, a bit, precarious situations. Things dark and mysterious trying to come in through ways that are opened, but not by their will. Mysteries of the matron, whether she is there to help or to hurt, or a combination of both, as well as what lurks past the lines and barriers that have been set up. For we know that things are important. That rock that seems out of place, that's set upon that old stump. The old bee's nest long since dead that seems to have hung from that tree for well before you were born. These things are markers that should not be moved. Some of the deep inside tells us, but occasionally the voices of greed, fear, and downright stupidity sometimes win. Will the barriers around Tipton's home for the young stay? Or will they be torn down, letting in whatever waits beyond? We shall see. For now, we look at the home for Tipton. It's shiny, beautiful sun. It seems to be painted just right every day. The children always working in the apple orchards. You can see that from the road, driving on by. Different kids, always different kids. Like, you only do really have to go by when you're going out of town, and for the most eclectic and prolific salesman, still might only be once or twice a month. It's enough that as you drive by, or if you're there to drop off food, there's always a different band out front there. And that is not meant with fear nor trepidation, but a smile by the residents of Tipton and those who pass through. For it's a sign that the good Lord has favored the hearts of the people of Appalachia to let these young souls in, to give them homes and a family. It's all you could ever want in this life, is a people. And to know that these young ones go in and go out so quickly that they only have to endure being peopleless for maybe a week or so makes everybody feel good. So good they don't need to ask questions. You don't need to look any deeper into the hard skin and the way the matron looks. The fact that some people work there seem to never leave. And that not once has anyone actually seen anyone come get a kid. No leave with one. But again, who has time to worry about those things in the evidence of such charity and blessing? Who, indeed? Now in the back of Tipton, it's home for the young. Away from places that those who drive by can see. In what you could call in broad daylight the shadow side, the dark side, where the sun moves when it shines upon the house, keeping the vast back shadowed. Only at noon does light seem to find its way there, for soon as it passes into the later hours, the trees that are not of the orchard, that are there to be wild and rooted, and the mountain, the hills, put it in shadow just as quickly. The sun barely touches this side. The light, that which is nourishing and cleansing. And in those places we know it gives just the perfect place for things to fester. And in this festering place, Piper, Dahlia, Avery, and Howard here have pulled aside a book that was going to be taken past a barrier of sorts, marked with symbols and, well, poppets. A voice seemingly whispering out there saying, "No, come, bring it." Boys who outright defended it, maybe even tried to kill Piper, it's hard to say, who now find themselves bound to trees. A plan that's been paused. And in the moments where all of you look around at this thing that has been at least stopped for a moment, the wind changes. You hear the wind vane shift on the top of the home before you feel wet, moist air. A wind that you only call a wind because of the way the vane had moved. Otherwise, your mind would have processed it more like a breath. Wet, pungent, smelling of rotted food that never quite was brushed off. The type of mouth that has teeth that are ready to rot and fall out. That is the wind that comes in, coming towards the wood. So there, with your captives tied, the book as your prize, what do y'all want to do?
Okay, so you said that both of the boys are tied to trees. I thought it was just the...
That could be
Just
just the
the
one.
one.
I think you're correct. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so one of them is, and the one that tried to bonk Piper is still chilling?
Yeah.
And he tied himself to the tree, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think... Go ahead.
I'm sorry, where's the book?
So the book you still find. It hasn't been pulled out yet. It sits in the back of the barrel that they were trying to push through the path.
And we heard a voice saying, like, we need to bring it back, right?
Yeah. Bring
Okay.
me. I'll let you go back wherever you all want. Family. You can have a family. A land of your own, a people your own. You can be your own people if you want. I can help. I just need that. Come on now. Bring it on over.
Piper's gonna try to see if this is a lie, if it's trying to trick us. Is that something, because she's trained in lies, trickery, assessing danger.
Yeah, intelligence challenge, please.
Okay.
And so we'll
I got
ease
one more.
that for your trained here. You can put effort or whatever you'd like to do.
I'm gonna put both efforts in there.
Okay, so it would be. Do you have edge in intellect?
Okay, I just realized I didn't save the changes I made last time.
Okay, it happens. One of the things you can do is you can put the you can put your updated version into Discord just as a failsafe
Okay.
in the future. But it's fine. So, do you have an edge in intellect or two?
Yeah,
1 or 2.
1.
Okay, so this would be 4 points of intellect in order to get these 2 levels of effort.
Okay.
Was it going to D20?
Yeah, I got a nat 20.
Nah.
We're starting this off good.
You listen to the voice. Its rhythm. And Papa, you've heard that tone, the slight desperation in every con has ever come your way. From your adult, you promise things will be okay. You just need to get in the car. You just need to do what you're told, and you end up in one worse place after the other. There is no truth, no merit to this voice. Oh no. Just hunger. Hunger. For the book, yes. But you think even for you and your friends.
It's lying to us. There's no way this thing can promise us all those things. It's not possible. There's not really a... It sounds like... Did your mom ever tell you, like, don't take candy from strangers? Especially strangers you can't see and sound real creepy?
but how about this? And Dahlia is going to use her push ability to push the cart away from the edge of the forest.
Okay, so this lets out. You push. There's a growl. As it moves away. And as the wind changes direction once more, this time, instead of towards the wood, towards you all, as branches and twigs, vines seem to snake towards it, but it is too far away as the vein changes again.
I think the woods are breathing.
I don't think they're too happy with us.
I think we should get the diggity darn out of here. I don't really want to be eaten after surviving what happened last night. I think we should go, guys.
In this moment of anger, you see the young boy who had tied himself up to not hurt you. As the thick vine comes across their throat, their eyes bulge. "I'll take my prize," says a tired voice. You can see more vines come in to drag this boy in. This boy who did not fulfill his agreement. You see the one you were talking to before, his feet almost frozen, unable to help. Now for all of you, we can do an initiative challenge.
Oh. Bah.
So my
Got a
initiative is eased.
5.
Let's see if Molly Mock will do well for me.
I got a 5.
11.
This is better. 13.
Ooh.
I got a 14, and initiative is eased for Howard.
Okay. So Howard, and what'd you say you got, Avery?
11.
So I thought. And Dahlia?
13.
Okay. Okay. In that case, Dahlia and Howard, you get to go first. You which way you want.
So, I guess. So one vine has come across the kid's neck.
Yes, and then
And
more are coming
more.
towards him to try to grab him.
Gotcha. So
Howard, do you have your thing, your attack thing with the apples?
yes, yeah, that he's gonna I think he's gonna look at Dahlia to, and I think they're with sort of unspoken that he's gonna try to get the thing off his neck.
Mm-hmm.
If Dahlia has a way to get, I don't know if you can push in the direction to get him away from the vines.
I sure can.
Okay, so Howard's going to try to stab through the vine that's trying to get around his neck.
To make it release him, and Dahlia's just going to try and pull the kid away.
Okay. So this is to ease Dahlia, is what we're trying to do?
Yeah, that could do that.
So what are you trying to do, Howard?
So if this vine is coming from somewhere to wrap around his neck, he wants to stab through the vine to get it to release the kid, and then the idea was that Dahlia would try to.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So we'll just do yours as a so might or speed if you're trying to make something stab through the vine.
Right. Okay. We'll do might. We will put an effort into it. We'll put 2 efforts in.
Okay.
$15.
15. All right. And this is your apple picker. Sorry, what's your weapon you're using?
Yeah, the apple picker. So it's a heavy weapon.
Heavy weapon. Okay. So, all right. In one fell swoop, you try to take this down. That is 8 or 6.
6 damage.
Okay. Okay, cool. As this comes down, you expect it to go through quickly, though this vine is thicker. There's a sound not like wood being chopped, but more as if metal hits metal, but different. But you do see even then some of the strands of this vine coming and being cut like wire. Ching. It is weakened. So with that, Dahlia,
I'm going to try and, within the weakened state that this vine thing creature is, I'm going to try and pull the kid away.
Okay. So using what?
My push ability.
Okay, she's trying to push them. All right.
Yeah.
Kind of rough. All right, give me a use magic, please. Here.
Use magic. I am trained in. Why does it keep doing that? I am trained in using magic, and this is let's see. Got 2 effort and 2 edge and intellect. So I'll go ahead and use the 2 edge and intellect. A boink.
What you got?
I think you know.
Oh, is that a natural one?
No, we're cooked.
Molly Mock betrayed me.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Nice knowing you, bro. GG's. Catch you on the flip side.
All right. Dahlia, you let it go out. You're scared. And the voice calls. But it's not the same. Not the same voice. You hear something different. You heard this voice once, and only once before. And heard is maybe not the right word. Will you doubt your ears did any work for It was a dream you had. The night Barlow burned.
Oh, freak.
So, Dahlia, give me the location that you dreamed and the building the voice came from. In this dream of yours.
I think it would have to be Howard and Dahlia's house.
The house. You stood there, just on the porch. A smell like barbecue floating through the air. Not quite daddy's, no. Something odd at first, making your mouth water and your stomach ache, but then that ache turns to nausea as it's burned. And not just any burn, but mixed with a chemical nastiness of coal. And it seems to be coming from the kitchen of the house, coming through the windows. You see, instead of the pie that should be cooling for you and Howard to come by and take a bit, it's hands cooked and done up nice and doyless, cooling or burning. And then the voice comes from inside. Sounds like Mama. Dahlia? That you, hon?
Mama?
Yes, Steve. Got dinner all good. Come on and join the family. We all need to be doing this together. You so far away. We can still be together, though. Come on, Ian.
She starts walking in.
This land, this dream of a house of sacrifice, burnt offerings of flesh and bone, cooling on the windowsill. You walk in, called, answering a summons. And as you're just about to cross the threshold, what stops Dahlia?
The thought of leaving her brother.
The thought of Howard, almost looking, expecting him to be there, but realizing he ain't. And in a moment of clarity, you realize something deep inside, something that is being silenced. And now only this moment lets you know down to your very heart, in your hands, that going across here means being gone from Howard forever. you stop. A hesitation. Dahlia! The voice changes. Come on! As if it forgot the sweet, honeyed words of your mom, the way she'd never raise her voice like that. She'd always explain. And you see her. Her blue dress in flames, boiling the skin upon her frame. And this voice that is not mother keeps calling. You can't trust yourself, girl. Don't trust that. You trust me and me alone. Now get in here.
I gotta go find Howard.
At that moment, that desire, you woke up to the worst news of your life that would come later. And that voice. Can't trust yourself, Dahlia. You can't trust. Puts that doubt into your mind. The doubt that instead of pulling the young boy who you wish to save, turns it into a push. And the tree that he is tied to accepts as bark begins to grow around him. There's a little bit of a whimper. And now about half encased in the tree, his scared eyes look out. And now the vines come closer. Frustrated, it seems, as though they don't want him in there any more than you do, but they want him. They come and they begin to grab. Skin is cut more on the fingers especially, removing his ability to grab, to claw. Another pair comes across his ankles, so he may not run so quickly away from their relentless approach. And now Piper and Avery, you get to go.
Avery, how about you go first? Just let me figure it out.
I'm also trying to figure it out. I was entranced by the dream sequence.
Yeah, no, me too.
Why don't I have it? I thought I had it pulled up. Where did it go? I had my character sheet pulled up. Did not. Why didn't I have it pulled up? This is embarrassing, guys. Oh. Something just went up with my computer. That was weird.
So I gotta think about what you want to do here.
Drink some more caffeine. Hold on.
I should totally do that.
Okay. All right. Come on. So. Okay, so the thing that is trying to consume him is an intelligent creature, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming that calm stranger isn't gonna do much because it like seems like perfectly calm. It's just like I want to eat you.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So if we do damage on the vines, will it like break or were we
That could
made
happen,
a-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say for so you can do all there's a lot of little things you can do. It's really open, but you could certainly do that.
Okay. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna use Shake the Bones, and it causes 2 points might damage and 2 points of intellect damage. Is that like damage, or is it like not gonna do anything? I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
how
damage.
this
It's
works.
damage.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the same. Okay.
Yeah. So that can help.
Okay. Then yeah. So 2 points might damage and 2 points of intellect damage. Hey, it looks like Mama did raise a bitch. Look at you.
Yeah, you shout out. No, as your words ring out, they have a sound that echoes. It says the import of who and what you are and how it should not be doing what it's doing as the tree cracks and aches. The vines are weaker. Boys, call it out, please.
And then you can only do one thing, right?
Yeah, it is over to Avery.
Okay, cool. Just making sure, dog.
All right, Avery.
I was muted. I was okay. I was trying to say something and then I realized, oh wait, why are they not hearing me? Oh, no.
Yeah,
So I was gonna say, I'm also just going to use Shake the Bones. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Avery's just gonna shake the bones of this. Of the thing. My brain isn't braining today.
Okay, so you shout out your own call. What is it you call out?
Oh god. I've never been good at these. Oh man, I've never been good at these. I don't know.
Eat my shorts.
So you're the reason God created the middle finger.
It's fine. If you want to just, it's all good. I'm trying to get your character to try to be in there. That's all. I'm trying to bring out some.
Yeah, I
character for you.
can't think of anything right now.
It's
My
all
head
good.
I have
Like
messed
get off
up.
of him as the vines now crack more. 4, 2, 3. So yeah, it's weaker as we come back up to Howard and Dahlia.
So He's been partially pushed into the tree. Correct?
Yes.
But the vines, are they coming from the tree, or is it a separate thing?
Now, seem to be coming, yeah, like out of somewhere else, like the ground, like deeper in the wood, trying to get him.
So the vines are also trying to get him out of the tree. Is that the sense?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't understand. Okay, so I
But
should have
they're
tried to
kind
get
of
him.
more like almost tearing him apart, taking bits of him out of the tree.
Okay.
There's a little bit more of the scene here. They haven't quite succeeded in that bit just
Right.
yet.
Okay.
Oh, that's not gonna be cute. Each thing's gonna carry their half. Like, sorry, that's so bad. Oh my gosh. Now I know what you meant by horror game.
I think Howard checks on Dahlia, because I'm thinking that he can tell there's something wrong with her, and I think he looks back at Dahlia and just says, "Well, what do you want? What do you want to do, Dahlia? You okay?"
She's got tears running down her face and realizing what she did, not on purpose. And she's thinking back on the protection charms. Can she do a protection charm on the tree to help keep the vines away while they figure out how to get the kid out of the tree?
Sorry, say that again for me. Trying to understand.
The protection charms that are used, can she do a protection charm on this on this tree specifically to make the vines, this creature, make it harder for this creature to get to this kid?
Okay. I like that.
I think if that's going to involve her going up to the tree, I think then what Howard does is goes with her and just puts himself over her so that she can do that, and the vines can't get to her.
Okay. So that you feel a little more protected, we'll go ahead and allow Howard to provide an asset there.
Okay.
So this is some big old magic to try to bring this in here. Are you using anything that you have as you do this?
Oh, what's that cipher that I've got? I can't remember what it was. That,
Yeah, I think didn't you take one of the taffies?
I think so. Yes, I did. What did the taffy do? I can't remember.
I think it's
Oh, there
in
it
here.
is. So as long as I use it, yeah, I'm going to eat a taffy. And what it does is it eases my next action by 3 steps.
Okay.
And
Tell you what, if you so remember, ciphers are all actions. It's like a turn.
Oh
to eat your taffy.
yes.
But what I will allow you to do is if you will spend 3 speed points, I will let you use the cipher this round.
Okay, I will do that. Okay. All right. So that is what I will do. Oh, come on. $17.
Very good. So that was using it by. Yep. So with all of that, you call out to the green, to these charms. You can feel as you chew on the taffy, sugary, it kind of opens your senses almost. At first sweet, but then hot, like clearing out the sinuses. You smell and breathe a different breath. Its breath. The pure green. The charms that hung, you perceive this field of power. Nothing flashy for these charms, oh no. They seem almost like taking coyote urine around a garden. Just to prevent, to scare, to stay away, make it more and more uncomfortable for something that should not be here to come and devour the flowers. That is the sense of these. It's preventative, though powerful. And you grab them and begin focusing them. Instead of it being so widespread, it becomes more like a gas that one might drop on a battlefield that would smother and kill and destroy. You put it on with these vines that seek to tear your young friend out in pieces. And it retreats. Leaves getting a tint of black. Pieces of the vine crumbling before it can make it fully out.
Wait, did the kid die? Is that what I
No.
just heard?
No.
Okay.
It is alive.
Okay. I thought you ripped him into pieces.
No.
Now, however, the tree here seems to still be growing around your young friend. And in this moment, you can realize when you had pushed before, you had asked the green to protect him. And the only thing it knew how to do was to wrap him tightly in the embrace of this tree. And that process, that push is still working. Though slowly.
Okay, try not to hurt the tree, but try and get him out, please. It's trying to protect him. It's trying to protect him. That's all it is.
By eating him?
Just trust me. It's trying to protect him. We need to get him out.
Usually when I try to protect people, I don't try to eat them.
Popper and Avery, it's essentially your turns.
Okay. Oh, I don't have a lot of like strength, so we're kind of gonna struggle here a little bit, but
Yeah. And
Yeah.
remember, you can really, this is something to go on the box, because my response to going on the box is to either raise things or ask for more points. So you can, you can think around this a little bit. Just remember that. You don't have to straight up do stuff. It's a lot of wiggle room in abilities and stuff.
Avery, can you go first? I don't know what to do, bro.
And from that one, Bob, we basically have 2 free rerolls. They just can't be used on natural ones.
I have 2 free rerolls.
anybody has access to them. They're in the chat. That
Oh.
one Bobby gave us some. They basically count as experience points.
You have to
Oh.
say what he says though. A candle's flame in the deep darkness and moonlight shining in the dark.
Yeah.
You use it. Thank you, Bobby.
So Avery, she's asking you if you have anyone.
Once again, I was muted. Goodness gracious me, I need to go. So I have this like mute button on my laptop, and I keep forgetting to tab it. So, I'm gonna try to get this tree to back. Is it intelligent?
Can I try to tell me what you'd want to do? The green has a sense of person, like the tree itself might not. Kind of depends, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted to see if this would work. I wanted to use Terrifying Presence to see if it would like kind of retreat off of the boy. Kind of like scare him away from trying to consume him.
Okay. Sounds
But I
like
think if you like tried to scare it, it would try to protect the boy even more and like eat him.
well,
Well, I'm not threatening. I'm not trying to terrify the boy. I'm trying to terrify the tree itself. Or the,
right.
I would think that if the tree saw a threat.
All right, we want to let people
Okay.
take their turns.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. So Avery, what do you? Okay, so can you give me a little bit of what it's going to look like for you to do this? What does Avery do to invoke this?
So it says that that she can do nothing but speak, and the target is paralyzed with fear, runs away, or takes some action appropriate to the circumstances.
Okay.
So she's just like trying to. So she's just kind of threatening or yelling at the tree. She was like, "I used to climb you every day. I would chop off your branches. I would use you for firewood. You can't escape me, and I will do it again."
That is wild, brother.
Let go of him now.
Give me a use magic here, please. Intellect challenge.
Train on that.
Nice.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
Tell me if I want to use effort.
Oh yeah, I'll use 1 point of effort.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, why is my computer being weird? Sorry, I'll just use one of my real people die. Okay. Well, that's another 11.
All right. So you say how you would climb and chop and use the tree however you want, and it needs to not devour your friend. And there's a pause. As sap runs off like sweat as it retracts and pushes out the boy. Piper.
I think. Well, I don't know if I would. I don't know if there's like any spell or something, but I think Piper would try to like hype up the tree's decision to let the boy go. It's like
What's letting them go? It's like, so you can like grab them and move, or you can do whatever you'd want.
it's not letting it go.
They are. They've let it go. They've let the boy
Okay.
go.
They let the boy go. Okay, so then yeah, Piper would run up and like grab the boy's poor hand. Fingers are injured. Poor thing. And try to drag him as fast as I can away from the tree.
All right. With that, you grab, move, and all at once, it seems The wetness moves away from the air, deeper away from the edge of the wood. It for now accepts a defeat. What would y'all like to do?
Piper's gonna try to calm down the boy. So I imagine he's pretty freaked out right now.
Yes, he's. What was that?
Hey, it's okay. Look at me.
Looks,
You made it.
man,
You did it.
he helped us.
Yeah, you did it. You got out of there. You're okay.
Suddenly,
safe.
both boys grab their stomachs as they begin to retch what looks like a thick black sap.
Ew.
Their eyes turn a little bit more to normal.
Okay.
They pull into their mouths, and there are pieces of vine rooted in that they pull out. As though they were being owned by whatever it was, but they have been freed. Go ahead, Dahlia.
Dahlia feels absolutely terrible for what's the boy? What's the name of the boy that got pushed into the tree? I
I
keep.
think that was Jason,
Was that
right?
Jason?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I just feel bad to keep on calling him the boy. She'll go up to Jason. I'm so sorry. We were just trying to keep you safe. And she'll touch him on the shoulder, and I'm gonna try Charm Touch, and it restores 1d6 points to one stat pool of any creature.
Okay.
And it's a difficulty 2 intellect task. I can talk.
Nice.
So, and trained in using magic and putting others at ease. Would that help?
Yes.
Okay. So, it's a 9.
Alright. You see the internal wounds and even the stress and strain of whatever just happened begin to vanish from their eyes and their skin. Gets a little bit of color back in there. Savories. Thank you, Dahlia. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And she'll try and do the same on the other kid. He's not as bad off, but she'll do the same for him as well.
Okay.
And that is a 12.
As they too start brushing themselves off and feel that you touch people like my gran.
Your gran used to knew how to do this?
Make y'all feel alright. She just hold your hand and the cut would go. She just called it love, but
Aww.
I knew it was something different. Well, everybody knew. And Jason kind of speaks, looking at Avery. Well, I knew someone like you too. The old woman always lived in that hut in the woods. They'd say that no trees ever grew on her property because they're too scared of her that she'd give them a talking to.
I thought I was special.
You all got the gift, don't you?
Some sort of gift, I guess.
Oh, I got the gift alright. Gift of knowing we should probably get the hell out of here and get this book back to the matron.
Oh, she's gonna whoop us, ain't she?
She probably will.
Sometimes you just gotta take your punishment in stride.
Oh, can I sneak it back into her office, right? She won't even know it went anywhere.
I feel like she'll definitely know. She has ways.
Maybe sometimes it's better to be honest and sneak, but at the same time, I don't really feel like sleeping on my feet again.
Well, it wasn't our fault. We got dragged into this time.
Well, we're essentially I don't remember how my parents used to pronounce that word. We're bad guys too. We look bad because, well, they weren't doing it of their like own free will. I mean, we're still gonna get a little bit of trouble. But
She seemed to be really understanding with that frosty spirit lady in the window last time. Maybe she might understand this.
maybe we might get like a little extra dessert. I don't know.
Don't push your luck.
No, yeah, you're right. A girl can hope, right?
I think Howard is actually looking at the bits of vine and stuff that the boys vomited up. I don't know if it's disappearing or if it's still there.
You look at it. It's there. And has like it's fine with roots all over it. Black. Yeah. Wriggling. Slowly, as if desperately wanting to find some type of living being to burrow into. And with the wind and the light, slowly finding a death of sorts.
What do you see, Howard? What are you looking at?
There's little centipede vines,
Oh, you mean
little legs.
oh, what? Oh, they died. That's a good riddance. Alright, I'm starting to get like a bit of like a migraine, so I'm not like on my A game today. I'm
No, you're fine. Did you take medicine?
The medicine is. I'm with my parents right now, and it's in their room, and they're asleep.
No, that's rough.
You know, it's okay though. I'll tough it.
Like, I think if it stops wriggling, if it gets to the point where it looks like it is obviously dead and inert, Howard might try to shove one of them into a small little satchel, little bag.
Okay.
To hang on to.
He's a scientist. Gonna do some experiments.
I ain't never seen one before.
Another self-insert. It's fine. We should get this back before
Yeah, I
anything else
agree.
happens.
Yeah, that big baddie. It seemed like he really wanted this book, so I'm thinking we should probably get it as far away from the big baddie as we can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get this going, and let's pray that we don't get our butts beat. Rather not.
Yeah. You two, I'm talking to the two boys, you get to push the cart back.
Also, do you guys remember how those look like little black worms got inside of you? Was it just like bad breakfast, or?
Look. We were wandering in there, and that voice had asked us to go on and get the book so we could go have a family. It sounded so good. I've hated it here. Everyone looking at you and telling you to do this and not to do that, the same things that your parents would, but they ain't no love in their voice. There's pity. It's like a mockery of what you used to have. And I just grew so tired of it. Anyway, when I said I didn't know how I was going to sneak past and do what needed to be done, it came out and showed us those vines. It said, "Eat, and I will show you how to creep and crawl anywhere you wish." So we did.
Was it awesome? Go ahead. Sorry.
So we did, and heck, after that, it just seemed if we didn't want to be seen, we didn't have to be. It's almost as if light didn't like us as much. It's kind of fun. Kind of
You
look
never
down.
paid a real bad price for it.
Yeah. It's a good thing we had you all. Don't think we would have made it out.
Well, you're out of there now, and you're safe. I don't think I gotta tell you another time not to wander into the forest and eat strange vines.
No, we better stay away. That's right.
But it's okay. I almost believe what it was telling me too. We all want families.
Yeah. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be what I thought. You can tell. I figured Gran was right when she said those things. They give us. They never give us the right thing, the things of the dark, things that come up from the earth. But I almost didn't care that any family, whether dark or horrible, whatever I'd be, would be better than this.
Don't you think you deserve more to be a slave to a dark creature?
I'd like to think, but
You don't need to like to think. You gotta know because you do. You're gonna find an amazing family, and they're going to love you, and they're gonna give you all the desserts you'll ever want. You just gotta keep having faith.
it's what everyone
I think you're too
says.
hungry right now.
That what everyone says, it never happens. But they kind of nod, and what'd y'all like to do?
Piper, how hungry
Piper.
are you? Gosh.
Say that again.
She was just making a joke. Piper, how hungry are you? You keep talking about dessert.
I'd rather not talk about it right now. But Piper is gonna put her arm around the boy's shoulders. Like she's gonna put him around the boy's shoulder, like like around kind of like their necks, like casually, like their homies and whatnot.
Sure.
And then she's gonna kind of like use that to forcibly start dragging him back to the place.
Nice.
But in a friendly, casual sort of way, not in a. But yeah, she's gonna like start cracking a bit of jokes to try to get them to like, kind of like calm down, get their heads out of the, oh my gosh, we almost died, that was scary, like trying to make them feel better so they don't freak out as much.
Oh yeah. Anything anyone wants to add to that?
I think if we're all sort of starting to walk and stuff back, I think Howard would go up to Dahlia. You all right?
I don't know. I don't know. I am. I had a dream. I had a dream. And I don't know if I told you about it.
What kind of dream?
When Mom and Pa died. And I was brought back to that dream. So much fire. So much just death and it makes me, they want me to doubt myself, whoever it is. They tried to impersonate Mom. It sounded just like her.
And it was the same one who was impersonating Miss Finnegan in my dream. They told me we were running out of time. I didn't know we were late for something.
Running out of time for what, though?
Said something about someone finding us.
Why would they want to find us? We're just children.
Howard shrugs. No. Nothing's made much sense since the fire.
It hasn't.
Gran never told us what happened. Started the fire. I asked her. She never told me.
I wonder if the matron would know anything about it. Let's not worry about it right now. We're fine, right?
Howard nods slowly but gives Dahlia a look because they know each other too well. Okay. Good. Tell me if you have any more nightmares.
She nods. And just continues to walk next to him, keeping close.
All right. In that case, as you make your way back to what sticks you're able to gather and a book, where is it you are aiming to go?
Straight to the matron.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that we should just, like, go straight for her.
Yeah.
Let her know what happened. Because Piper trusts the matron a lot more now. The matron, like cried almost in front of them, being like, I want you guys to not die. And so she's like, oh, I like her. You know?
Nice. All right. So headed right there. You begin moving, and as you do, you come up to one of the women from the kitchen who kind of sees you all here. And it's like, what in the... She looks at you. And it's like, all right, now, what's all this? Looks at what you have. Why, you little thieves.
Or come and return it. We found it.
Come returning it now, you said.
Yeah.
We need to speak to the matron immediately.
Yeah, something real bad, real scary happened. We need to talk to her.
You look as she's about to begin yelling as you make your demand and to see the request for an audience. She pauses. And almost with a grimace of despise in you, bows her head. Very well. Go on up to her office then. Then gets a slight smile back on her face and goes, I better hurry up. Well, I have things to do.
Yes, ma'am.
And rushes off.
Y'all see that too?
Yeah.
That was like the weirdest shit I've... Oh! She's gonna look around and make sure that they didn't hear her swear. And then she's gonna look back and say, that was really weird. Are they, like, telepathic or something?
I don't know.
I think they got sick.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but it'd be super cool. We gotta go, let's hurry.
Yes. Let's go. And then the two boys are still with us.
Yeah.
Awesome. So they'll go up to the matron's office room. I don't know. And I guess knock on the door.
Real quick before we get to that, I just don't know, Matt, when to bring this up or whatnot, because I have no idea if this even is relevant. But I've got this passive thing where creatures and objects that are normally invisible or existing mainly as spirits or non-physical state, I simply see.
Okay.
And I don't have no idea if anything like that's going on, but I don't know. Just wanted to bring it up just in case.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good to do that. Okay. So, you all come up to her door. Nice gray, shiny black doorknob. You give it a knock. And there's no answer.
Where do you think she went?
Miss Matron.
Oh,
Miss.
oh. That works too.
You call out. That goes a bit. Then nothing.
That's weird.
We came to return the book. Piper's gonna lean over and see if the door's unlocked.
Indeed, you lean, you grab, and you turn that black knob. It's smooth. Gives way. Eager to let you turn. The door already kind of cracks open at your forcement there.
It's unlocked. Let's go inside. Let's put it back on there. We could put a note with a heart on it. That sound good?
Let's put it in there. No note, but we should definitely try and find the matron.
Well, she's obviously not here right now. Ain't that a good thing?
Yeah, it looks like these guys are gonna get off scot-free.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm pretty
guess-
sure she can smell children.
I don't think it's a good idea to let her know that someone was able to come in and steal this right out from under her nose.
Yeah, my thing is that other lady seemed to know. She saw us, so she probably would tell. I think we're kind of.
Is there a window nearby?
I mean, not for me. I mean, kind of in just the office.
Is there a window in the office?
I mean, not looking out into the hallway.
Well, okay. Like outside? A window to the outside anywhere?
Yeah, I would say you'd think there is. It would be this is like on the second floor, so it would like take some finagling if you were trying to do that. But again, the door's kind of open in front of you.
I just want to look outside and see if I can see her outside, see the matron outside.
So you want to go through the office? Because you haven't entered in. That's I think where you could technically go all outside the office right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's not a window in the hallway looking outside, like at the
Right.
end of the hallway?
Not in the hallway. No.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get this inside and then go look for her.
I mean, oh, okay. Someone could
I
start
have
screaming.
a bad feeling.
All right, then I trust you. If your gut's saying no, then I believe you. So let's do your plan. Let's do this.
All right, we're gonna go into the office to put the book back.
All right. So you open up the door wide as you go to look. And I think as I open it, Howard. Sorry.
Bless
Oh, bless you!
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
your son.
You can see within what looks like a roiling gray smoky cloud. It twists and moves as it spies the girls. It hovers down close to the side of the door. Its presence almost fills the room, though its main form now stands just to the left. You see pinpricks of light like eyes from within gazing down at what the girls have in their hands. And to you, you can almost feel the thunder from within it.
I think if he can, he immediately pushes past in front of the girls, sort of turns and uses the apple picker to sort of stop everybody from going any further forward.
Oh, what?
And he looks up at pinpricks and just says, Fog's not supposed to have eyes. What do you want? We're trying to find the matron.
Pinpricks kind of lock to your eyes, as if it's staring deep down. Then they close, and what looks like could be a hand. It's like a mockery of one. Begins to gesture for all of you to come in. It backs up.
And only Howard can see this?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think at this point, I don't want to speak out of turn, but at this point, Howard, as it starts to do that, Howard would say back, mostly to Dahlia like he always does, says, there's something in here with us. It's like a big black fog or a smoke cloud, and I think it's got eyes. It's gesturing us in, backing off.
Well,
What do you think?
There's never a dull moment in this place, is there?
well, I mean, if it doesn't seem like it's gonna hurt us, I think it should be fine.
I trust it.
Howard will kind of shrug, and if everyone wants to go in, he'll go. He's going to stay in front. He's going to stay between this thing and everybody else, and keep his eyes riveted on it, watching for it to do something threatening.
All right.
As long as it stays away or stays
As long as it doesn't try to eat us. What do you think?
she's gonna use she's gonna use her words for putting others at ease. She'll be like to try and keep everybody calm and this thing calm, so we don't get attacked and we don't have to attack back and nothing weird happens within the building. You're like, we're just trying to return what was taken and we want no trouble.
All right. So you can't just say that out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Please don't hurt us. XOXO, the children.
All right. It looks and it kind of move. Well, I guess how would you say it? You see it move in response to whether that's a go ahead or warning. It's kind of hard to tell, but it seemed to respond nonetheless.
Okay, should we just put it on a table in here, or
Where'd you guys
Is there a
get it?
desk?
All right. So with that, then you are coming in.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So you come in. How would you see the cloud vanish? And then you feel an arm snatch the book from your arms. You look up and you see the matron glaring at you. Well, you little thieves. Taking my
Thieves?
family Bible.
We did not take it. These two did, but they were tricked.
Yeah, they even threw up these weird, like, black slug vine thingies.
It's really so weird out in the woods.
The minute Piper says that, Howard takes out the bag and he dumps on the floor the dead, wriggling vine.
Yeah, that's what they threw up.
Hey, it was real gross.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and a vine tried to kill. What was his name?
Johnny?
Jason.
Jason. A vine tried to kill him. I think, and a tree tried to eat him. And then I scared the tree off.
It was protecting him. That was my fault.
Logan was trying to eat him.
I still don't understand how that works, but
I don't know how I scared it off. I was really angry at it. And it worked.
See. Hears what you are saying. She looks. Well, I would say, I guess, I think Dao, you kind of made the first one. Anyone can add an asset. We could say you will have 2 assets added to you automatically. Is you can make a persuasion challenge here, kind of trying to explain your case.
Okay, and I am trained in gaining trust.
Ooh, very nice.
And can I do putting others at ease as well, or just gaining trust?
I'll add that. You have a few there. Okay.
All right. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to use one of those re-rolls. Let's see if this one will do better. 10.
All right. In that case, you look and she looks all of you and gives a sigh. I believe you. Though you two, I'll inform the kitchen look of the boys, will have no desserts for the month.
Oh,
She looks. You, Dahlia and Piper and the rest of you, and finally goes. Thank you for finding this and bringing it back. Even though it sounds like you were farther out than you were supposed to be yourselves.
We were looking for. We were picking up sticks.
yeah, that was our job. You're
Mhm.
supposed to look everywhere and pick up sticks and put them in barrels and yeah. It's an important job.
Let's see.
I was also looking for more sticks to add to my hair collection. She's gonna like jiggle her hair a little bit with the sticks and the rocks still in them.
So you were part of his then. Yeah, well. Suppose that can make a little bit of sense. However,
We just. We're sorry. I just didn't want anything bad to happen to anybody. And I know you don't want anything bad to happen to anybody.
right. Well. She has a book and she safely puts it in a locked drawer. Thing is, bad things will happen here, children. They will. And if you stay here, they will happen to you. And we'll end there for tonight.
Oh,
Everyone watching, thank you so much, and good night, family.
Not family.
Not
yeah.